Time. We're going to get into this one. Movistar Riders up against FURIA and a T-start for the Riders. I love calling them the Riders.
The Riders is nice. It flows off the tongue.
It feels like it's from a franchise, you know? Not that we want any franchising in esports. We've seen how that goes, and that's not gone well for Drop. Art there. Good for the first. A nice click bomb down. He's got a lot more to overwhelm him. Davy G does force him down, and now down they go. Safe to rotate through.
And because they took over lobby, there's no one who can actually go downstairs and stop this. Ooh, the flankers have become the flanked. Alex is very far back, but technically it's a 3-on-3 at the slower side.
They're going to check. Davy G. Sure, they do. And they more than do. Yuri comes around the corner with the dual Berettas and overruns him. Now Sal Sol at the back of the site gets overrun by Save. And we're just down to Caserato and Save to pull off this retake. Alex still on that hunt around the backside. And the door swings wide open. Martinez straight to the P250 headshot. And just Caserato left. Going to try and get on that defuse and tap them into the fights, but just isn't looking very good for him right now.
No, this is unwinnable. This is unwinnable. It's going to fall flat. Good job from Movistar to take advantage of the ramp control, and it's going to be a T-pistol round in their favor.
It's just Martinez looking to get out of there without losing his P250, and it will be an upgrade for Caserato in the end of things.
Lost his P250 and his head.
Yeah, it's a double whammy.
Yeah, a small victory for Caserato as well. He'll leave with a little present. But first round for Movistar Riders. They're very good at getting good starts. You notice that across the first two maps.
Yeah, but I mean, we were watching that overtime game that you guys were casting. My God, in the green room, it was like a circus, but like in the sense that it's entertaining, nonsensical, mad.
It was that kind of Counter-Strike where it's not ever going to be admired for like its textbook and its fundamentals, but it sure is exciting to watch.
It's definitely fun to watch. They're going for some invents quick. Yuri flashed off, hats to respect it, and 3 loudly stampeding towards the lower side of things. This is a push onto Safe's position on the scout. Flash forces him off, and good chip damage. Respect that from Martinez. Already pressure on that low side. Bombs down, still a 5-on-5.
Oh, what a shot from Safe. Right through the red box and straight to the skull of Martinez.
And bail out. You got to be happy with this.
This could be a fight for Mopos. Sure, he sees the shadow. He doesn't. Yuri's headshot comes through swiftly. FURIA up 2 players now. Bomb at least down for Movistar Riders, and they've got Alex inside of the vent.
Yeah, FURIA go nowhere near this. Just bail out and save the weapons. Don't even go for the exit kills. You've got an AK-47 that you upgraded to. I think the other one was a SMG maybe that they grabbed, or maybe this is just what they came out with. But I mean, you got to be happy to go into the next round with armor, scout, 5.7, utility, an extra AK-47. That's beautiful for FURIA.
Yeah, making a lot out of a little here. That strong start, the Dinko prophesies continues. Movis do get that conversion, albeit with a little bit of a blip.
But you go into this round probably feeling like it's a little bit ominous if you're
you don't really know what you're going up against.
Yeah, with the AK-47 passed over, you're kind of like, oh, this is going to be much more difficult than we would have liked it to have been. This is going to be a full-blown gun round. That's what I wanted to get to.
It's definitely going to be full-blown. Take a look at this. I mean, it is a wide assortment of different goods. And 2 scouts. I mean, if FURIA win this one, all the extra brownie points to them. Safe with the pre-aim for that jump. We'll be facing the smokes as 3 members of the Movistar Riders make their way out yard. Smokes not covering the full cross. They can throw that when at their whim and whimsy. There it is. And they'll go unannounced. They're walking. Most important to note that no one has announced this descent. It's still going to be unconfirmed. I say that as Sorsol does stampede. So 1 has been heard. A missed shot from Safe. And a tag back.
Yeah.
Caserato's down. He just came down vents. He's got the SMG. He's got the MP9. So it's him against the world.
And he does get a lot of kills out of this MP9. It makes it work more than he ever should. And let's see what he gets here. They come around the corner right into the MP9. And he opens up the drill. The power drill is out. Caserato with 2. And Martinez finally puts it away.
They are going to be really bummed if they let this one go. The double from the MP9 as well. And now wanting to knock on top sites Mopos. That's covered intermittently from drop on hut. Is there a gap, Jason?
The only real gap you might have is that 2 players have now come downstairs, but you don't know this right now if you're Movistar. I mean, there's some gaps, but not that they can see at the moment with the way they're playing. So they are going to attack into the lower site. You've got Mopos waiting up in lobby, so it's essentially a 2-on-2 for this lower bomb site.
Well, Art doesn't have the weapon for the job here. He's got the scout up on the rafters. He's pulled out the USP instead, but it is Mopos who starts to clear out the A site. Drop for the meantime is protected by the metal of the vent as well. Oh, they're testing his metal now. The 5-7 comes out with a double, and Martinez flies up the vent. A lovely headshot as he goes back down it, but there's a player down there as well. And they see a Sands that is heaven that takes him away.
That's kind of a cool way to find a way to attack that lower bomb site, apply some pressure, and just get upstairs. Unfortunately, there's no way for Mapaz to realize he's got to clear all the way deep into the angle, all the way deep behind the vents. Cerrado with a nice double kill. And it's 2-1 in the favor of FURIA.
Alrighty, folks. Well, the Rider's not going to be too happy with that one, but I'll tell you what I am happy to do.
Very happy to do.
Is announce a completely improvised arrival. We've got a new guest caster. What's going on? Casper, Katie, and Muller.
It's the heroic style, you know, you don't prepare for everything.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's just, you know, I've been pushing my boys. I can bring a second announcement, which is that Stown and Jabby would like to cast one of the maps in the big Saw game.
Oh, that's banging.
Raising my hand, volunteering my
Oh, we
services.
love you all. We love all of you.
That's so cool. And you don't—that's just out of the kindness of your heart. Safe does make Davy G's day a little bad.
Kindness of the heart's end of the schedule. Nice little day off.
yeah.
What you guys been up to today?
Last night I actually got pretty late because we also had to get some food afterwards. Good old McDonald's, you know it.
Safe, predictable.
Yep. Yeah, after that, basically had a hard time falling asleep. I think it was a pretty intense game, to be honest.
You were jazzed up when you got on the couch last night.
I was.
You were
Yeah.
jacked up.
I mean, super satisfied with the playoffs, obviously, but we didn't play too well, and Big really pushed us. So adrenaline was running pretty high. So I think I fell asleep at like 3-4 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, we basically still met up for breakfast at 11, and then we've already done 2 of the maps we played yesterday, like VOD reviews, and we played 2 practice games as well. And now, yeah, we just have some individual time preparing, death matching,
Whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, something that's interesting to me is just how proficient teams are getting on their T side of Nuke. Is that something you've noticed? I mean, your Nuke game was pretty intense itself, but T sides in general seem to be on the rise.
Yeah, for sure. I think also now with the silencer being less strong, T-sides has opened up to way more. There was simply like, there was just so many duels you could take with the silencer, which was like unfavorable, but you would just still win.
And you'd see the player like getting shot at, do like a 180, 360, trying to work out where it was from.
Especially also, I think like the multi-kills, like when you continuously just spray, like, and you can kill them with 4 bullets in the body. By the way, this shot was pretty good, yeah. And the thing is, the reason why maybe the viewer at home is questioning why do they swing before the smoke pops. It's something that a lot of teams have started to do because the reaction is when you see the smokes, sometimes you want to deploy a Molotov in front of the opening. So you're trying to catch them off guard by surprise.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can really mess with those like smoke walls outside too. Like sometimes you can just like not put down that last smoke and just swing for the fight, use a pop flash to get like that second advantage.
Oh, that's a good flash. Not enough.
Yeah, that's a good nade as well. Perfect. On to Martinez. Now, Alex does have that AK-47, an investment that's likely to be taken away from him. Yeah, Soursol's been run down. Alex hiding for a moment longer, but it's just a matter of time before he loses that AK. 5 points of health, not going to get him far.
Well, this round's just coming to a close. Can we get your thoughts on Movistar? Because like they've been kind of an unknown quantity, I guess, and I guess a quantity too. Were coming into this, I think they had like a 20% win rate, like coming into Pro League. So things weren't looking good, but obviously an upset over complexity. A good series here against FURIA.
We were looking at the veto because we knew we had to face him in the opening round, and yeah, they're playing all 7 maps. But I think maybe 1 out of the 7 maps they had a positive win record on.
Yeah.
So it was looking pretty grim. And I don't know, they've fallen off a cliff a bit after the Sun Pius removal. Or not removal, he got transferred to ENS, obviously, because he did so well. And obviously they lost some firepower, but it seems like they maybe also lost some decision making and maybe a bit of the process also just like, oh, finally we built a Spanish team that can do it, and then it gets disrupted.
Because they could really do it, couldn't they?
They were semifinals in Cologne, you know. Question is if it would be consistent or not. That's hard to say, but I think that they're lacking firepower for sure.
A lot of CT AWPers have been throwing this hut push into the mix. Is there? Ooh, even flashing drop through forward.
Yeah. And this can sometimes bait the next guy to peek in, but now he's like covering his top and his radio a bit, maybe jiggling it, stepping back.
This is all bait as well.
Yeah, it is. It is. But they're gonna execute onto A. He's gonna have his mouth full for sure.
Where are you rotating to? Where's the fallback after this comes in?
Just like the opening. Take this shot, take the next shot in the opening, make sure your door, boys are closing in on squeaky. Yes, this one.
Perfect. Falls back. Moppos does drop.
This search is good as well.
Time 50 seconds. They've got vent covered. Safe position for the squeaky
Gotta jiggle
angle.
this, I'll be ready. Sit in the smoke. This is smart. Sit in. Oh, that would have been good.
You think you'd have the advantage?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Not a big one, but you know, it's just tricky.
Every little helps.
Yeah. But here they have a smoke, 2 smokes. What are they gonna smoke here? That's too early. That's too early, man.
Yeah, Martinez responsible for lobby now. Safe, freed up. Art, however, good shots onto Mopos and another. Ooh, it just slips past him. Sorsol, one. Alex, another. Now the bomb can perhaps go down. Rotates already through. K-Serato and Yuri, the double fangs of Furia, looking for trouble.
He's gonna go up the vents if he gets this kill.
Oh, he's run out of chances and he's running out of time. Cautious of ramp. Plant will force K-Serato wide. Yuri, the doors are open. Oh, it's possible. Alex hasn't anticipated K-Serato, just pushing on out.
I'm realizing as well, Jason is asking me like good questions, and I'm just taking too long, you know. I'll make it
No,
quick
you're all
here.
good, man. I put you on the spot right before the execute. That was on me. But that's something I always was always a conversation when I was coaching, was like in Opera and the upper bomb side, like where do you fall back to next? It's not just about how strong the position is, it's what can you get after that, because you can very easily find yourself lost.
Yeah, especially if you like 2 guys and like you saw, drop, he died. If he doesn't have the help of the rotation and they swarm him through door and hut, he's done for, you know. But the thing is also with the aggressive peaks is you meet them before the execute happens. So the timing of the grenades that they throw, the flashes, the mollies, they don't work to the intentioned way, you know, from the T side. So that's why when you get this kill and he runs back, he probably won't even get flashed for the rest of the round.
Yeah.
And it's this the strat that was also really interesting to me is this kind of, I call it ROPS, where, you know, they do the squeaky smoke and then the slightly deeper squeak, like a vent drop smoke, and you flash out of it. This seems like every time I see a team pull it out, there is a 60-70% chance that it's just the round is over and the 3 CTs are saving.
Yeah.
Like, it seems so powerful. Have you identified anything that you consider a counter to that?
I mean, I think that there's different ways of doing it. I'm not sure. I'll just say we call it Sticko, because we saw it back in the FPX days.
Yeah, we've been misplacing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
Let's give credit where it's due.
Robs has done it a lot as well. He did it a lot in the fast pace, where he like smokes instant flash and runs out, where the Sticko one was a bit more controlled.
Ooh, they're going down. They're going down. 3, 4 down the fence. Okay. It's avant-garde, and there's 3 on ramp to receive them.
Good smoke.
They can at least get the plant. That's the very least at the moment. Oh, maybe not. Alex with a huge save.
Yeah, problems now, though. Alex, he has to do more. He's been smoked off, but he goes forward of it. This is proactive from the Spanish leader. A 3-on-3. Limited resources. A great smoke from Sorsol. Bomb can go down safe. Alex responsible for ramp. This is an important fight. Alex versus Art. Safe to provide the trade.
It's so brutal to 2 AWPs on ramp. It's so hard to get out ramp, you know?
No, this is double AWPing at its worst.
Yeah.
You get put in a box, you hope for a fight, and right now they're just not giving him anything. This really hinges on drop. Oh, and Art's lost his AWP. That might be enough. Yeah, that might be enough. Drop's already moonwalking. It does seem like, yeah, the double AWP won't be able to be preserved. Maybe Drop can get there in time. I doubt it.
So yeah, the ways you can fix it is basically if you have a guy starting gate, mini, I don't know what you guys call it. Like there's some angles you can spam to kind of ruin it.
Like the vent wall bangs.
Yeah, but there's also the thing is with the spam that people take different butt cleanse. People take different angles. Some go in the middle of the smoke, some hug the hot wall, and you can sometimes see on the preparation like what kind of player is he?
What angle you spam?
Yeah. I always wonder why sometimes players just have like an incredible sixth sense on smoke spams, and it can come down to prep.
Yeah, it can.
Like it's like, what does this player like to do? Yeah. And just really understand the human behind the decision making.
Yeah. Also, sometimes people molly door and nade, where they run from heaven on the silos, they bounce it off top hut, and it falls down. That also does like 40 damage and something, and helps the process a bit. But if he gets the first, this guy running out, it's game over for the CTs, because the guy who's now supervising hot, he has to look at the squeak guy, and then they run out hot with flashes and mollies on floor, and it's game over.
Is Nuke one of your favorite maps to call on? Is it up there?
Depends on the day. You know? it can be fucking brutal. It can be fucking brutal, really.
It's true.
Like they always molly deep. They molly in front of secret. You can't really rush A if they're like nade stacking hut and door ramp. You cannot rush. Like the kind of fast plays can quickly get crushed.
And sometimes your calls just happen to line up with exactly the correct ones that they're calling as well with their utility.
Oh,
Exactly.
This is Yuri multi-kill. I'm calling it now. Yuri not gonna get cleared first. Second is gonna be hard to find. Does pull it off. Double spray from Yuri. It's cost them a lot, but Movi's still in this. Bomb on Sorsol. Art holding the slither gap. That could be a dead Monty. Timing. Brutal tag. Still hits it. Jesus.
Yeah, but this position, now that the Ops Force passive, Salsol could actually make a play. Drops aware of the potential. But it always comes down to timing, I feel, with this turn.
He's got the bomb, mate. It literally hinges on Sorsol. Ooh,
He heard the drops, surely.
They dropped off. Sorsol gets it for free.
Mopos
Burning's
in front of
good.
the
Mopos pushes, does go down. Good trade back. Sorsol needs more, and he delivers onto safe. Bomb can be planted. Rotates back through. One taking lobby. Serato flirting with the ladder. Martinez has only got 2 HP, mate, from that Art tag, and it's Sorsol. He lives on. Art's just missed a sitter. That could be enough for the fourth, you know. Serato down to Martinez, and Art does not have the health or the hope. Martinez closes, and Movi love that. Sorsol a triple. That was after the Yuri double. They've recovered the round.
And
That's a crucial miss.
Yeah, not just that. My attention, again, is like kind of where we touched on earlier with the AWP in the upper bomb site and safe. He's just behind that vent the entire round, peering towards Squeak Door. That's kind of some of the struggles that an AWPer gets into. That, like, where do you position yourself that can be any better?
Yeah.
When that outside is taken, like, you have nowhere to really maneuver to.
No, it's super difficult. The thing is, Moppers, in my opinion, made quite a big mistake. Mud got counter-hullied. He pushed through it, which was kind of okay, but he played too fast. He knew the Heaven guy was coming. If he can bring their attention without dying, they'll have an extra guy living. And then, yeah, obviously, like we talked about, easy to point out the mistake from Art, but
that's what you just used there. You said bring the attention,
Yeah.
which is just a very succinct way of talking about something you exploit a lot, right?
Yes,
Like it's always
all the
hard.
time.
It's hard for us as casters to be able to kind of put words to it when it's happened, where someone's making some silly noise or extinguished a smoke or made a step, and it's always something different. But it's enough to draw the crosshair. I'd say draw the crosshair a lot, so he's looking the wrong way.
we're talking about this in every practice, in every game, every time we're like walking through maps.
Right.
How can you do it? And also in the specific scenarios, I'm activating people a lot, so they'll do it later on themselves.
Yeah,
But
right.
it's a hard balance between drawing attention
And dying.
and not dying. You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
Like Mopos did there, you know, he walked through the molly, it worked,
Yeah.
but then he died because he overextended. It's like that balance.
And it takes an incredible amount of trust that your other teammate's going to capitalize. A little bit of aggression from Drop. He sees just the one player climbing up the ladder. Looks like they want to set up a late lobby crunch with 2 players deep towards radio.
I mean, interesting part is it's kind of FURIA-esque to do it, but they do it in a very controlled way with all these mollies and like set flashes and stuff. Now they know. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. They're coming. The crunch. Ooh, good one from Mopos. Yuri, still vigilant.
Oh,
How
my
is he
lord.
alive? Catches one in the toes and finished with the wall bang. Okay, well, problem solved. Aggression, the best defense.
And they are going to chase him for sure.
Movistar did not expect that lobby crunch whatsoever. They did not expect any of that. They felt so disorganized when contact eventually came. They really hit the panic button.
I tell you, my least favorite role, and I'm always giving it because you give it to the player you don't want to die in the first 20 seconds. I'm always told to be the lobby lurk, lobby holder. I've watched a bit demo. He spends most of his time not looking at lobby, but you have to be smart enough to know when you need to be looking at lobby, and it's just, I hate it. I hate it so
Don't
much.
worry about it, Alex. We just want you alive for the clutches.
Yes, you know I'm a closer.
Yeah, you're a clutch player.
I'm a closer.
How often does it happen that you're playing a few guys, you cast a talent?
Yeah.
Does anyone ever do the live casting?
While we're playing? Nah, man, we're all... once
Just
in a while, during like maybe if someone's on a roll,
Yeah.
if someone's got like if someone gets into a hype moment, we'll dish it out. But nah, man, we're just out of game.
All right.
It could be. We're all too like when we play Counter-Strike, we're all too like obsessed with winning still, as much as we're not nearly as good as we used to be.
Well, because we walk, we talk the talk all the time. We like to try and walk the walk when we're playing.
Yeah, makes sense. This is a good peek by Martinez. And the good part is that they threw smokes outside so that the warehouse player loses his vision, then has to do the rotation to stay active, to stay relevant, and then he's just pinned on top of silo. And now they know there's no AWP in play. They need, if I was them, for sure, I play outside. Like under heaven, warehouse, blue. Yes, smoke gate, this is perfect. This is perfect. You should keep working under heaven now.
FURIA have the lobby info though. Potential for that flank. One's descent the vent now. Ooh, that's a hard fight for K-Serrato. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. That's a wallbang I didn't know existed.
I didn't either. Doesn't matter though at the end of the day. There we are. Oh, smoke spam as well from Mapaz. Good read. One up the vent, but it's a 2-on-5. And they've lost control of outside. They've lost control of just about everything.
Yeah, that's a great response.
It's really great, yeah. And they did the obvious, you know? You kill the AWP, you play for under heaven. And because simply, you know, AKs in these long ranges, you use your AWP as well, pin angles, they can't do anything. And Art might be sitting to himself there saying, oh, no, why did he spam that smoking gate? But then again, what did he have to lose? His position was already known. They probably knew that the K-Serrato was saying, I'm pinned, I need help. So, you know, well played by Mapaz.
What does it cost you?
Yeah, it costs nothing.
It costs him nothing and gains everything. That's another round in the bank. 5 T rounds already. Pretty damn good haul. They did take the pistol as well, so FURIA's defense is rigid. But at this point, things are starting to get a bit tight in the
Financials.
coin purse.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a bit fruity with it. The coin purse.
I like it.
I imagine a man, you know, with a rope, a kind of a fabric tied up with rope, pulls it off of his belt loops, opens it up, little gold medallions in there.
Gold coins.
Yeah. The old school way.
Yeah, the ancient way.
Just after we moved away from bartering and trading, you know.
Next up was the coin
just
purse.
After the inception of farming.
Sure.
And civilization kind of took off. I want to go back to being in a nomadic tribe, though. You know, I think that's the way it used to be.
I think every man has that fantasy.
Yeah, like 150 people.
Oh, hey, there we are. What's up,
Hey.
guys?
Oh, I want to be involved.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Well, 5-5. I think what's even more impressive than 5 on the board for Movistar is the fact that they cracked that defense and like broke the momentum, because like you can always see like strong teams really just like go on a little bit of a run when they're the favored team. It's nice to see them actually be able to put a stop to it after FURIA gain a few rounds and put some on the board.
Indeed. FURIA, again, last round, super active towards lobby. Now you see Safe, he's lining up a flashbang for radio as well. So they continue to do so. Continue to fight for lobby. Continue to... Oh, it actually failed. It's on the roof.
Noob.
But yeah, this is one of those rounds where maximum, you must maximum lose one if you like want to be satisfied when the round is done, you know?
Yeah.
You know they haven't smoked squeaky, they haven't mollied yard, they haven't thrown any grenades, you know that they're on eco. You fake A, run ramp. This guy could get some.
I'm just blown away. No one looked cleared boost. Like, not a single person looked at that, but problem solved. No one's got shot, so they know it. It's probably clear.
This could be dangerous. Why is this guy not baiting for him? Maybe he did already. 2 guys down, they're not baiting for the
double dink.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, this one will fall by the wayside of those USPs. The eco converted, an important one. How has Movi Nuke been going?
I know historically FURIA's Nuke on the T side has always been a bit of a dicey, sketchy affair.
It's super unique. I mean, I don't know if it's still as it was.
I don't either.
But I have cast FURIA Nuke T sides where they've done 15 rounds without touching yard.
Yeah, I have as well.
And I almost struggle to understand how, you know?
Trust me, I've had many talks with my A players when we practiced them. Just be like, guys, listen. They're not fucking yard. They're not fucking outside. Just fucking clean them out when they go out A. Yeah. But they do these like unorthodox style where they pressure A side so hard. Like they do the rub smoke or Stuco smoke, like you said, the vent dive smoke. They molly CT vent, they counter molly back hot, they spam Tetris, they nade stack gate, you know, they molly top hot. There's not many places you can stay.
Like if your top site players have not prepared especially for them and how they're going to attack you, you run out of options quickly. Like you'd have 3 deaths and you go, right, well, I've exhausted everything that I thought worked.
Playing default on A side against them is super difficult. So what teams started to do as well was like extinguish the top hot molly and stuff, because they always got the space on Squeaky. And that's also why they're kind of known for the boost at the T end, where they can see like top hot and the rafters and the heaven and stuff. Other teams don't get 2 guys out there like the way they do.
Right, so consistently as well.
You're also like kind of fighting against like muscle memory, because like every time you face a team who's like just hitting that upper bomb site, you're always in the back of your head like, all right, they're going to switch outside at some point. Like they're going to switch up the plan of attack, and you have to like fight that urge against these guys.
They do the smoke, if you open the map, Alex.
Yeah, hold on.
They do this smoke a lot, which is like right here.
Uh-huh.
And this is the only smoke that is throw. And then sometimes, like Yuri is out here alone, he right-clicks this smoke, and then you lose still control over like warehouse and secret. So like you say, you emphasize closing in on the ramp rushes and the A plays, and then Yuri sometimes gets that space alone.
Yeah, I remember we picked that tactic up from them at one point, and we called it FURIA as well, because it was very, very powerful at the time, and it can be a great wrinkle to throw in.
Now smokes are gonna fade. They double mollied in front of Secret. One guy went down, the rest didn't have the time to do so. Maybe they don't expect him down, who knows, but for sure it ruined the opening of the round, because Movistar wanted the bomb to come down with them. They wanted multiple players. Now they're lining up for maybe a under heaven take or what? That's a missed mini smoke. That's a bad start.
Ooh, yeah, you are geeking it. But that's also super interesting. We were talking to Hooksy a bit about this new molly meta where if you throw two of them, they can't get across before the smokes fade if you throw them from spawn. And as a product of that, it's now, well, 40 seconds, lads. What do we do? That's what they do.
The panic smoke. And
it works. It kind of works. Martinez survives. Now what? Alex is forward of this. He needs this frag right here onto Art. Another to test him. And a quick snap to the head of Safe. It's all on Alex. And that's the two frags that make a round out of this.
This is you, Alex. Pay attention. Take notes to Mopaz. He's just waiting, but I don't think he's seen anything quite yet. He has no idea. Now he's going to peer down. He's got K Serrano, hasn't seen more, and Furia's just trying to save. They want nothing to do with this round, and Mopaz is taking everything away.
Wow, have you ever managed to cast a round under fire before, Jason?
This is my first time. I liked it.
Can we cut to the crane cam? I want to show the criminals that have just been attacking us.
Well, thank God they're better at shooting in the game than outside of the game.
it is a safe production. You are allowed to do it.
Yes, it is a save. There is no gameplay to be seen. These two layabouts have been assaulting us and assaulting our senses. Jason cast... Oh, yeah, you got a counter-attack? Yeah.
Oh, we got it. Get in there, Katie. Can we get that crane back?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's a headshot! Get that! Oh, he's injured. He's injured.
Yeah, he actually got... Yeah,
I only had one bullet even.
You got to
I got
it back.
All right.
Watch his eyes. Watch Yabi's eyes. He's got frags to get.
Also, watch the opposing teams as well. Yeah,
I'll stop shooting now before this goes wrong.
Oh, that was good. And this is also brilliant from Alex. The one is great, but the audacity to go for the 20 HP wide swing.
It was good though. He had the guy peeking from the door, so he was like going for that trade on him, and he kind of lowered his position by the crouch. It was actually a difficult kill for the CT.
Very nice. We're off into round 13. Movi, this is an incredible haul.
Make the production work for the replay of the Jemmy headshot! And they go for the vent dive and get completely crushed.
There's the counter. Spray the vent, double from Yuri, and already this one has fallen at
Knife?
the seams. Dude, they didn't even invest. That was just the saves now. Yeah, this could be quite a fantastic FURIA close. We talked about Movistar's starts being strong, but the other side of that coin is their finishes tend to be a little weak. This could be the mark of a night, what was potentially going to be 9-6.
Oh, look at this.
Is this the headshot?
Yes.
Oh! Actually a perfect shot. Cadian with a headshot.
Do it again? Oh, this is replay. What? Oh,
happens to everyone. Happens to everyone.
Yeah, we were getting shot at during that point. Safe. Aggressive with the AWP. I think to touch on that point too, even if Movistar has like a slow finish to this half, no matter what, they're happy with 7.
I need to, Jason. This peak, we call it David peak, but it was invented by Stown. Stown invented this peak.
This one?
He's the best Danish AWPer from what I know.
I mean, some people say so. I'm not going to say anything. I mean, I've actually been after him the last couple of games. He's missed a few.
Has he?
Yeah, with AWP. But I'll say it like this, like, I make AWP highlights, but I don't make them the same way that he does. Like, he's pretty sick with the no-scopes.
No, dude, you don't you don't toggle into, like, superstar status until it's a 1v5 that's unwinnable.
Yeah.
And then you just start winning.
That's the fun part, right? Wait.
Honestly, yeah, you are the showman. And we have got an advantage for FURIA once again. 3 AKs on that CT side and a gap the size of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, you could drive a truck through that gap. So
you
all
could
the
go many ways for that one.
I was looking at Jason like, save me, save me.
What's the plan here? They're probably going to molly, what, top hut and floor? This is the top hut molly. And then he maybe has a flash for the floor. He's just going to come. Okay, burn.
Forced off.
What then?
It's just walk out hut? That seems mad. It seems suicidal. Back on the hut, yeah, drop great to draw attention. Double spray from the AK. Martinez, hopeless. And that's 7-7 all tied up.
I know sometimes it just sucks, like you just make like the wrong call, but so much utility it feels went to waste for Movistar. And sometimes you take those risks, but they could have never known that Molly on hut puts Kaser out on the floor. Both of them are wide open. A flashbang would have been god tier in that round.
Also, the thing is, like you said, they failed the smokes, so FURIA probably knew, you know, they're not using secret, not using outside, be ready on A. But like the last 2 round losses from Movistar has seemed kind of desperate, you know. Obviously the vent dive, either it's really good or it's really bad, and it was just really bad. And then this as well, just dry walking out of hut, so many angles to clear. Looks... Ooh, run boost. Run boost in front of the molly, guys. Be ready. Let's see if he's gonna get a play. Smokes pop, he's gonna sneak through the smokes instantly. Which way is he gonna go? This is not being communicated in time. Come on.
Oh,
he's gonna go up the vents again. It's free kill.
It should be. It should be. Are they
clear.
considering it? Rompos is dead from the lobby push. Martinez good to hold it. Dropping in. No
way.
Safe. Hits the ridiculous dropping scope. And now we're into a 3-on-3. Yuri was flirting with the push on lobby. Will think better of it now.
Yeah, he will. But Safe is going to start pushing in. Martinez ready and waiting. It all rests on this.
He's got bomb.
How far does he go, Safe? This has got to be where he chills.
But now he knows, though. Yeah. How much does he want to push the issue? This is big from Davy G. Wait, Martinez, he's screaming at him. Sees his toes, does take him down. Now from heaven is Yuri. An issue that he solves for the first. Nice double again. The multi-kill master, one-on-one. Source all dead in an instant. 8-7, a nice recovered half. 3 consecutive out of FURIA to get the win in the half. We'll swap sides. We'll BRB. Cadian, stay with us.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I will soon, soon. Know as a child, back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm hopping now I gotta go. I'm looking back, they not even close. I had a 4, now I need a ghost. I got a wave like I'm on the coast. Same ones are down and I dare to show. So way that I'm ballin', they think I'm a pro. I'm getting sick by the money I gross. They saying whoa, I told them all what this is. I told them all I don't miss. Said it's my time, look at this shit on my wrist. And when they shooting this brace, I'm going in a new gig, gotta shift. I cannot stick to the script, I cannot wait. Watch how I get it and flip. It's just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Ayy, just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone.
I've been going hard in the paint. I've been in the gym every day. Whole lot of wins on the way. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. Pulling up and don't hesitate. Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose.
I can't lose. Higher power, make sure that couldn't happen. Flashing the way I flick the wrist, you think I broke it on the basket. Ask them, they'll tell you I sent that boy home on a mattress. Pass it if you can't clutch, I'll rev up and catch it. Like how I slid on out, cause he was acting savage. Talk about, let's see how you starring films with action. Or I'll put cheese on your plate and let them wolves get at you. You can't stop me in the paint, I got too many badges, boy. If you afraid of fire, then stop like matches. Put that heat up on your chest and colorize your passion. She in love with how my diamonds look, they gotta dance. No, I can't never lose, I'll put my team up in that man. Yeah.
I've been going hard in the paint. I've been in the gym every day. Whole lot of wins on the way. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. Pulling up and don't hesitate. Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose.
Hello everybody, we're back for the last map, second half, and I'm playing a game with Casper, Cady and Muller. Look at the amount of utility FURIA have just invested in. Do you want to call the pistol? What's happening with 2 smokes, 2 Molotovs, HE and a flashbang?
It's going to be an upper execute, isn't
maybe
it?
a fake vent dive to upper execute. So they're going to nade the door, smoke.
Oh, is that Chaddy B on our observing team as well?
It is indeed.
Hello.
Hey mate, what do you reckon, Chad? Do you want to play the game with us?
Well, Cadian's bang on. Drop is 100% nading open the door here. He's got the best spawn to do so. So I don't know.
On the door, Molly back sight, hot burning, and fight. Okay, down goes Mopoz. They'll just take the top site by force 2. Straight in the feed, smoked off heaven. That's spicy.
And they have a resmoke. I don't know if that's a CT.
Main, maybe? Yeah, boom.
It's done.
Wow, that's one way to do it.
Oh, okay, Alex. Right through the smoke.
Guys, I don't know how he got that kill. It was smoked off. He shouldn't have gotten that kill, man.
Come on. And also, they just said it was Rushley doing the observing, so he's getting bad credit. Oh! Okay, one more of them, Martinez. One more. Is it asked too much? Alex running light on time, does not have the kit, does not have the hope. One more click onto Caserato, but yeah, he'd have to hold it. And playing with it is drop. FURIA, a well-constructed T-side pistol, and they are very happy with that one. It's good to see Gary behind them again, isn't it?
How do you guys talk about defending against like a pistol round like that in the upper bomb site? Because it feels like that is like such a coin toss. Like if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you miss like your first bullet with the USP. Like these Glocks just swarm you.
I think there's like 2 or 3 options currently. Like there's dualies on top of hot.
Yeah.
Then there's a double main swing with USPs trying to disrupt the vent dive or rush out. So you can get behind CT vent and stuff. And the last one is like top hot, floor and heaven. Maybe a guy mini as well. But it's difficult, you know, especially if one guy dies or if they get out too far, it's just pure chaos.
Yeah, they're flashing? No? Yuri?
This is that smoke we just talked about.
Oh yeah, but one has slipped the net. They have to be aware of that. Yuri, Caserato, both with frags.
Smoking heaven, this is good.
Did they put up a smoke wall?
Oops. It's a hole in one.
Did they put up a smoke wall and let like the middle smoke fade earlier than the rest of them and use that to walk through? Is that how they kind of constructed that smoke?
I think they're saving.
Yeah, it could kind of look like it. What's up, Mr. Observer? How are you?
Yeah, you missed those kills, Chad. I'm struggling to
all the
do
action
the
was yard.
play-by-play.
I'm sorry that they slipped the net through the main smoke. I killed 2 players on top side, but all the action was on yard there. That wasn't communicated by Alex, and I can't be blamed.
You were telling the story actually more than.
Yes.
I see what you were doing.
Chad is a storyteller, and now, wow, we've got 2 Chads. Hey, man. I know it wasn't your best work, but you know, you've got 30 rounds.
It's the hardest map to observe.
It is.
Man.
You did bite off a big chunk.
I'm doing one more round, and then Rush can come back in the hot seat. He's allowed me this time
good.
temporarily.
The producer heard my message. That's good.
Priors will say that Cash is the most difficult map to observe.
That's why he went to Valorant.
That's a good move. Damn, Caden with a zinger. Zinger meal for 1. Prius invited.
Well then, 10-7.
This is how it happened.
Yeah, so he just was sneaking in through the first smoke. But what was that smoke in between? Like, there was some weird smoke.
There was.
Yeah.
There was the 2 ones. I don't know if it was a CT or...
Because there was the typical main smoke, but then we saw it from the angle of that
Maybe we're
warehouse
thinking
player.
too deep. Maybe someone just threw the wrong smoke and the wrong strategy. Maybe it's just that simple.
Sometimes it is that simple. All right, game faces on. It's not a nice buy. They have just kept what they could. Saving up the schmeckles. Let's see if Movi have anything to say in this one. There's another smoke we can talk about.
Missed again.
No, it's for the silo player, obviously.
One way, it's a one-way.
It's a one-way. Now Caden's actually thinking about ways in which he can do that.
The thing is, there's actually quite a few times where we miss the heaven smoke on overpass when you're like under the heaven, and the same on Nuke. And I always just say, yeah, I just put a one-way for us here, you know. Don't say you missed it, just say you put a one-way, you know. Give the confidence.
They call that one the Woxic.
Ooh.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay, Alex has actually really given them a chance. By catching Art walkabouts early, CT Vent Molly, nothing to be achieved.
Give me a Zeus kill. That's all I want out of this. There goes Mappa. Zeus is going to be inside the hut. No one's heading in that direction, which means it's going to be far out of distance. And Alex hard cleared. I think even the hut player's been spotted. And it's the deck, and that is the round. Martinez with a scout.
There is a good chance that Alex is looking at his teammate inside of hut right now, saying, "One contact. Could you have
yeah,
given? You had a USP inside of hut. If you give him one contact and he has the farmers, maybe kills 2 guys in the side. Who knows?
Yeah, give me something to work with.
Like if you've got nothing, be the utility.
Yes.
Be the information.
But he
be
was
the
probably
bait.
also just completely tunnel vision with the Zeus. If someone comes
I
out,
know.
I'm gonna stick this motherfucker.
I understand that feeling too.
Come on now, Rushley, man. Give me one more round, man. Come on, man.
Let's rush out his dinner.
He's waiting for some laundry to be done, actually.
laundry.
So, yeah.
Well, I think Movistar Riders are in the washing machine right now. Thank you.
Bang.
Thank you very
Nailed
much. Thank you. Yeah, it is bleak right now, especially for Davy G. Quiet game from him. We're into a full gun round. They saved their pennies for this.
Sucks.
And Queserato, how is he alive? Multiple fronts, trying to just make sure he gets some value out of his utility. He catches a HG on the way out. And Art did not anticipate Hut to be occupied. That's a nasty opening death from him. This should be Movistar Riders. If they can keep containment on drop, yep, they'll send them straight back.
Getting away. But the thing is there, you see Queserato, he dips.
Yeah.
And Art is like, I'm hungry for more.
I know. I feel he was like so dedicated to the tactic that he called more than likely. He wanted that player out in the smoke.
Who is in lobby? Drop. Oh, he's got a lot. He's trapped. He's a dead man on the reload. Mopot's aggression rewarded. Careful now.
Take care, my man.
This is brave. This is brave. Mopot's, I mean, it's a round winner.
What? He didn't see him. He didn't see him.
He got it. He wrapped up. Yuri's going to wait for these smokes to fade. Alex is behind it. Here it goes. Who wins out? And Alex gives up the fight.
Oh, lovely headshot from Yuri, even anticipating the potential for that top roof. Oh, dear. It's tumbling down now. Martinez will have to save him. On the ramp side, you got 2 Ts heading on towards the top site. They can go anywhere they want.
That's a big assumption from Mapaz that everything's clear. He's making a lot of noise as he drops off. And now with his defense being split, this better be a great quick kill.
Oh, it's labored. Oh, that's not. That's the kind of spray down you're thinking about, staring at the ceiling in the day after. Oh, yeah, that's left him in a dire strait. Martinez giving it a go. A shake of the boom stick. Oh, Yuri. A great headshot. And FURIA wanted them to know they stole that one. He's just got...
This situation, though, I could hear the communication from FURIA. Like, you saw they were both kind of playing the smoke timing, and then they were silent, and then I heard him say, like, someone said, main.
Yeah.
And I think it's sometimes when you're in these situations, the question mark will show on the radar. It's not like the dot, but like when you both like faced it but didn't really face it, it will like show the question mark. So a teammate probably communicated, and it's a lobby crunch.
Yeah, it's crunching. It's definitely crunching. They forced them out. They have to respect it. Yuri, though, with the smoke still up, he has to use this window. This is his opportunity, and Martinez aware of it, at least considering it. And Safe and Art, they're not going to be able to beat the smokes. They're going to have an awkward fight. Oh, Martinez. Oh, Martinez doesn't know. And now the round once again disintegrates for the Movistar Riders. Just another fumble that's now charging into Alex. He's going to hope they don't clear him.
Surely you don't clear this. If you both come out double doors, if you're coming out con or a decon, obviously it happens, but this one you never hard clear that, especially with Davy G to take some attention away. But he pushes out, ill-advised, and Alex is still lying in wait.
Oh, Alex has to do so much now. Like, near impossible levels. A good free frag onto the planter, but now you just need to survive. Play the time, 50 seconds, that's brutal. Sorsol, where are you? Come and decon. He reveals himself if he opens that door, but he also doesn't want Alex to die. What a shot! Takes down Art. This should be their
doable.
First,
it should be
their
doable.
First
It should be.
CT round. He says with bated breath. Alex! Oh, he gave it to them. Why? Now, a one-on-one.
You know, single door's not open.
Doesn't have to rush this. Oh! Sorsol will with 3 in total.
Really nice read to go back and clear behind him and kill Art there. That was really good. But was it David G on ramp?
Yeah.
Big mistake. Just hold the door, hold the windows, hold the door. You know, don't go forward
And
there.
as soon as you get contact, Alex has got 2 people not looking at him.
Yes.
What did you use? You described it so well.
Bring attention?
Bring attention. Pull attention. Exactly. Yeah. That's all it has to be.
And I mean, you do it safely if you don't push out as well, right? Like, you can even just jiggle. You don't actually have to commit to a fight in any way.
As long as someone ends up saying on Furia's team, ramp, ramp,
And
right side ramp, that's mission accomplished.
The only way you die is to like an incredible shot, and at that point, it's just like, well, what can you do?
Outplayed. Fine. Wow. This
Also,
is...
Martinez, I think, actually did a big mistake because they knew more people were lobby. So they didn't have time to use the smokes. He was listening close. He didn't hear anyone running. So when he started to sneak behind them, and they had cleared lobby. They had cleared lobby. There was no need to do this push. They can rotate back like Alex did to the B side. The ramp player could come back. He should just have stayed like.
Yeah, but you know what it's like when you got that game-winning play mapped out in your head. You can see the future.
That real great look with the 5-7, 3 kills, 3 bullets in the back.
Exactly.
They're rushing Art. Art has a Mach-10 at least.
Oh, he's looking towards Radavi G. He's coming to bully the defense on ramp. Great placement of the incendiary. Does humble them, and actually they're setting up the AWP. This is going to be very hard for them to take if Martinez hits his first. Oh no, trouble. Jeopardy on ramp. It's lost. They have to respect the molly.
Good luck, Martinez. They're coming.
Ooh, and he's missed his first. He doesn't get many more of those as he goes for the no-scope. 1 and run down. Art will find himself an upgrade. A quite pretty nice swap. Alex has rotated through. Will extinguish, which limits the options.
That's good.
Well, let's see. Drop's got the bomb. Another smoke is deployed on the doors, so they've got safety to plant now, and Alex just has to lie in wait and see if anyone's going to try and push through.
Can't stop the plant. Good job. Furia get it down. Now the retake is on. Interesting. Queserato housekeeping ramp, and it's a good position. You can see Mopod's rotating through, and down goes Sorsol. That was miles away. Art still finds the frag, and now, yeah, the rest will turn tail. Just looking to preserve what they can, but we're running out of chances. We're running out of rounds. That's just 1 for the CTs in the last. Maths is hard. 6 rounds of play. Whew.
But too, this is like the conditioning of Furia in this map. Like, again, like blowing open the door, it's like so simple, but they use it on so many tactics, so like you can't really read what's going to come from it. And when they've already hit you at the upper bomb site like 2 or 3 times and a half, that can very easily catch you off guard when it's a ramp rush instead.
For sure. Maybe, like, the thing is, David G definitely mollied a bit closer ramp than usually people do, but it's probably because he's expecting the rush. Then if he's holding that angle, they extinguish, they have to run through the smoke.
Yeah.
So that intention is good, but when you then do the switch and the AWP comes and they are that little extra space closer to exploiting out of ramp, it just hurt Martinez quite a lot. Good flashes as well from FURIA. Art doing it actually controlled here, molotoving the rotation back up, and then they set up the, what do you call it?
If you're the op rotating in a ramp room like that, are you like hoping that your rifle's going to stick around for like 2 seconds until you're actually kind of settled into your position? You know, like he was gone. He was quickly gone.
It's one of those situations for sure. Like when you look back at the game, you're like, you should have stayed just a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's also just like the 9 out of 10 times where they don't come, and you would be like, why did you not just rotate out to help outside or inside or stuff like this? So in a situation like that, at least personally, I can see both sides of the argument.
Yeah, well, we also get to sit on our lovely hill with our X-ray and our
I'm
mini
loving it. I see how easy it is.
Comfortable, yeah. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, and we get to sit there and go, oh, he didn't see through the wall. What an idiot. Hang on. Hang on.
Good.
That's too easy. That's way too easy for you. Oh.
No. He thought he had it. He thought it was a done kill. Art's up next, and that's nice and easy. Knew the position. And now Martinez again. Left high and dry. A missed shot is going to spell trouble.
That was on him in my book. Just a little to the left. Whistles past the ear of that yard player. Now, Mopos has gone very... Wait, they walked past each other?
He was in the smoke. Mopos never checked it.
They're going to, well, they're not going to assume it's clear now. Molly comes out. Daffy G, if he can just chill here, he should have a multi-kill on the agenda. Power position. He hears them coming, rotates on its way. He'd love a double. Does he go for dark? Oh, they spotted him off the jump. That's beautiful play. Drop will take him down, and this round is done.
And that's a masterful round from Queserato as well. Like just keeping 2 people frozen in the upper bomb site, lurking. Your job isn't to help with the site. Cut off rotations. Perfect.
Double thumbs up.
He looked a little bit indecisive there, David G. But what do you guys call that position?
Which one?
The one he was in, David G, above the double door. Do you have a name for it? Otherwise, I have one for you.
Oh, please.
Take it away.
Art. Call it art, yeah.
Okay.
Because
On that side.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I don't know if you remember, but back when they were like getting better, FURIA, and like starting to be a trendy team, he was standing there with the AWP defending B side every time when and he made it
In
work.
that corner.
Yes, and like on top of it, and he peeked the door when they opened on the single door, then he killed the guy coming out window, and he just it was back then when they beat Astralis and on Nuke and stuff. Yeah, so he kind of invented that position. I would not recommend always doing it with the AWP, do it with the rifle like the FG did, but yeah, we call it art for that.
Grand Canyon of their own.
I believe they may have forced this gap. They forced this gap, and they get nothing to celebrate. A great Molotov to start, but yeah, look what it's led to. Alex gets caught out. If you want really brave enough to peek into that AWP, Safe will take another head, but 4 FURIA players, and they are in yard. Let it be known, FURIA have been going yard an awful lot for a team that never goes.
Yes, they have. They really have. They've been pretty good at it. They still had the ramp rush, the A rushes, or like the A pressure, but they've been good at exploiting outside. They've been playing a good T side. Also now they know there's no AWP, like we talked about. Use under heaven if there's no AWP. It's favorable duels. Nice searching by Safe. Nice patience.
These positions and rotations are so tough, though. Like, one guy stuck in mini, can't get out. 2 guys coming from secret who are not part of any action. They're not gaining any information. If you're Movistar, like, you have to be moving. You have to be shifting because you're all out of place on the map.
And it looked really bright on the T side. What were they leading? 7-6?
Yeah,
or 7-5?
It wasn't bad at all on the T side at one point. Bang.
And reminder that this is in Group B's lower bracket. There is a last chance stage as well, which is where the loser of this will be sent. The winner, at the moment trending towards that South American Panther, is going to be prowling towards the winner of Big versus Saw, which is coming up as our last game of today.
Well, 7 straight for Movistar. That's what they're looking at.
Do you believe in the comeback?
Absolutely not.
Oh, the absolutely was a massive thing. Yeah. Absolutely never. No. Let's see. Yuri, he could end the round right here with a bait and a switch. Art has to make sure he does his clear. There's nothing he can do.
Fucking nice team play.
That's so cruel.
You could see him just set himself up for that, and now the success will keep on flowing.
But also, look how much space they have to be able to set up that play outside. Like, you won't get that space a whole lot. This is just a Movistar at this stage in the half where they've just been trained to... They've been beaten outside so many times.
And this is good, you know, when you get the advantage, sometimes just freeze, chill a bit. The CTs, they are left in the dark. They need information, because otherwise they will just get rumpled at some point.
And they haven't worked up the courage losing outside to, like, take over lobby at all. They haven't done any of the traditional protocols, any of the traditional pushes to gain something elsewhere on the map. So, I mean, they're just playing turtled up in the bomb site with no vision and no idea of what's coming.
Yeah, I mean, here they come.
He's
it's
looking.
Martinez. He's going... Oh, he's clearing! And a nice find. Gets Art down.
He made a sound cue. Yuri, he knows the second guy should be here. He fell down at least.
Yeah, he definitely would have heard it. Martinez goes looking. He's so low, though. He's a dead man. And Yuri now pressuring in, spots another towards the hut. They can just clamp down on this top site. Seems like an impending victory. And just like that.
And just the other movements, they can't do anything. Player shifts into hut, which means Mini's wide open, an easy walk, and FURIA walk to a victory in map number 3. But the rest of the maps were very contested. Not a bad showing from Movistar and a loss. Katie, any final thoughts here on the Movistar and on FURIA?
Yeah, I think maybe complimenting FURIA for the T side. Also, we talked a bit about how they like to do the A pressure and stuff. They switched things up, used Yard, really good. Nice team play with the flashes. They were playing good ping pong CS. I liked it.
Yeah, and to see such a formidable T side out of FURIA is signed.